It's day 9, it's August 25th. We're on the 2016 Great Ontario Yield Tour. My name is Mo Agostino, Chief Commodity Strategist with Farms.com Risk Management. And we're here with Charlene Whattam. She's the agronomist here with Barclay Dick and Son Farm Supply. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm amazed. I'm usually really bad with names. So, Charlene, thank you for spending some time here with us. We're in front of your cornfield here. We're in the Renfrew County.
Yes.
We're up here to figure out what's going on in this sort of this area of eastern Ontario. Charlene, tell me a little bit about your growing season. How did it get started? Did you give the corn a good start, or do we have issues?
Well, there was very good planting conditions to begin with, which was a bonus. So unlike some of the other parts of the province, we didn't mud the crop in,
right,
which I think got a lot of it off to a good start, but moisture was a major issue. There was some major emergence issues because the moisture in the soil was so variable. It was hard to get things planted to the proper depth to catch everything having moisture across the field with the variable topography in the field.
Right. Now, Ontario has been unusually dry this year. Most of Ontario has gotten about maybe less than 50% of the normal precipitation. So how much moisture have you gotten in the last 5 months?
We're probably sitting around that 50% to 2/3, depending on what area you're talking about. It's been very variable. You know, some areas have storms, other places don't. Just concession to concession, it's been very different. And
you know, a lot of farmers are saying despite that lack of moisture, they're really surprised with the way the corn looks. And from the road, it looks good. But when you go inside, you're a little bit disappointed. Now, this is not too bad.
Yeah, there's some average cobs. There's definitely some below average cobs. You go into some fields, you know, you find cobs that are 12 rows around next to cobs that are 18 rows around next to plants that have no cob at all.
Yeah, a lot of variability, definitely. So, and this is what, 30-inch rows?
Yes, 30-inch rows.
Population?
Planted around 33,000.
Okay. And is this no-till or tilling?
No, conventional tillage for the corn, usually.
And is it what, corn on corn or corn after beans?
Rotated ground. This would have been, I believe this would have been soybeans last year.
Soybeans, okay. And is there any disease or pest pressure in this area? We're seeing a lot of western bean cutworm, mostly in the southwestern Ontario region. Are you seeing any up here?
We have seen a little bit. I've got one customer with one field that's a little sandier and seems to be a bit of a hot spot for western bean cutworm to be attracted to. So we have seen some western bean cutworm damage, not a large amount, but a little bit. Lots of other insects though, lots of grasshoppers, spider mites, flea beetles, not usually in amounts that require treatment, but you know, every little bit adds up.
Well, and are farmers spraying for that, or?
Not usually. Most of the time they haven't added up to hit that threshold to require spraying.
And last question, so what does this corn typically average for you here?
Usually we're looking in the 160 bushel range is what we like to be.
If you could rate your crop from 1 to 10, 5 being an average, what would you rate this?
Ooh, hard to say. I would probably rate it about a 6.
A 6, okay.
2012 was really, really tough around here, where there was really, that was a reality check for when you see fields that have nothing. This year's not that, but it's not great.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.